Panic has hit the US stock exchanges ahead of the Fed's meeting. Investors fear that today's interest rate hike might not be the final one. Shares of financial companies suffered the most, thus bringing the whole market down. Against this background, oil dipped to the level of $75 per barrel. However, this decline is exclusively emotional in nature. This means that oil prices will recover lost ground in the short term, irrespective of today's interest rate decision and the further statements by Fed officials. However, its bullish run is likely to be sudden and quite impressive. Meanwhile, the market will hardly see drastic changes until tomorrow's meeting of the European Central Bank. Yesterday, Brent crude oil futures settled sharply lower by over 5%, notching the biggest one-day decline since early January. Such a sharp price change in a short period of time could trigger an oversold signal in the short term, which in turn could lead to pullback. However, if it's about inertia, this technical signal may be ignored by speculators, with the oil prices extending losses. Gold, on the contrary, posted steep gains, which was evidence of the panicked nature of yesterday's drop in the US stock indexes. Investors are fleeing from a risk amid uncertainty, while gold is traditionally seen as a safe haven asset. So, having closed some positions, market participants have simply shifted the focus to the yellow metal. However, this jump seems to be sporadic. Thus, gold will most likely come back below $2,000 per troy ounce as soon as the dust settles on further steps by major central banks. Speaking of the ruble, it continues to ignore global market trends. The Russian currency is still trying to stabilize in the range of 80 to 81 rubles per dollar. At the moment, the dollar-ruble pair is trading even below the lower boundary of the range, as traders have made another attempt to bring the dollar down to 79 rubles. This is nothing but the lingering inertia caused by the outcome of Friday's meeting of the Russian Central Bank's Board of Directors. The greenback will continue its slide only after the price fixes below the 79 mark. Until then, the quotes are expected to remain range-bound. And that's all for now. We wish you profitable deals. See you on our channel with a new video in a couple of hours.